What's good, is Chigozi? It's Tuesday, September 13th, 2022, and we're going to look at the death of the Queen, Queen Elizabeth II. She was sacrificed by the numbers. This is a ritual from the Jesuit Order. You have to understand that the Jesuit Order puts out these rituals by the numbers, kill these celebrities, kill these politicians, kill people like the Queen, and I mean their character. I mean the actual person or whatever she is. Who knows when or where, but her character, Queen Elizabeth II, is dead in the mainstream media narrative. So that's what we're looking at. The Jesuit Order equals 201. She died 20 weeks and 1 day from her 96th birthday. So she's born April 21st, 1926. This is the day Prince died. He died on this day in 2016. He wore purple. You know what I mean? Purple equals 88, like Elizabeth. You know, Prince with the 38, like Minnesota, like Chanhassen. And you see how she died 20 weeks and 1 day from her birthday. The Jesuit Order equals 201. 20 weeks and 1 day from her birthday. She died by the numbers. From the Jesuit Order. This is how the Jesuit Order, the Society of Jesus, lets you know that they're the ones in charge. They're the ones responsible. That the Queen is just one of their agents, one of their actors. This is Gematria, the practice of coding numbers behind words. Queen equals 62. Queen's the 17th letter, or Q's the 17th letter. U's the 21st. E's the 5th, N's the 14th. Queen 62. Queen 26. 1 plus 7 is 8. U's the third letter. 1 plus 2 is 3. Or excuse me, use the 21st letter. 1 plus 2 is 3. E stays 5. So you reduce each letter to a single digit. Queen 26. 62. See what I mean? So what do we have here? Her reign was 6/2. She was coordinated 6/2, 2/6. See, 6th of February, February 6th, 62, 26. June the 2nd, 2nd of June, 26, 62. Like Queen. So this matches the date of her coronation and when her reign began. Well, her reign began, then she was coronated. Kind of like how they do here in America. You have the election. You know, they win the election, and then they get inaugurated as president in a ritual. But the election is also a ritual. And the old predecessor, George the Sixth, and we saw how that George, whatever his name is, the fourth, which is the fourth is just a reflection of the six in Roman numerals. He was on trial for the whole Pike County killings that were by Cincinnati, the Queen City. Princess Elizabeth of York. So you clearly see how they're using Gematria to do these riddles. Good to see y'all. So here's the next one. Queen equals 26. Royal equals 26 as well. On 6/2, 2/6. Queen Elizabeth born in 26. As we said, born in 26. Reign started 2/6. Coordinated 2/6. She died 2 months and 6 days from her son Charles III's upcoming birthday, who is now King of England. So this is really important. This guy becomes king by the numbers. King equals 67. When you reverse the alphabetical order, K is the 11th letter normally, right? But when you reverse, it becomes 16 because A is 26, Z is 1. So K is 16, I is 18, N is 13, G is 20. 67. This is what I'm trying to say. The Jesuit Order, who runs the lives of these two actors, Elizabeth II and Charles III, her son, supposedly. These are two employees for the Jesuit Order who do these rituals by the numbers. You think it was Charles's idea for all this to happen? 67 days from his upcoming birthday. See this? King 67 from when his mom died, the Queen, which is the same day he becomes king. He becomes King of England, September 8th, 2022. He becomes king 67 days from his upcoming November 14th birthday. You see, I'm not making any of this up. This is all Wikipedia. I'm not saying trust Wikipedia, but they have a reputation to uphold. They're not going to get the Queen's birthday wrong. Prince or Charles was now king. They're not going to get. They're not going to get their birthdays wrong and keep them up there wrong. Can they change stuff? Of course, they change stuff all the time. Change dates, but you know what I'm trying to say? This is actually what's going on. This might not be his real birthday, you know what I'm saying? He's an actor, but this is his official, in the narrative, birthday. November 14th, 1948. 67 days from his upcoming birthday. King 67. Also 2 months, 6 days, Royal 26. So becomes the king 2 months, 6 days later. Queen 26, Royal 26. It's just very clear to see these riddles. That's why I don't get how people fall for this. This is completely impossible to happen organically. And, you know, shout out to Richard. She also died on the 266th day of the Pope's age. And the Pope is the 266th Pope. Jesus Hominem Salvator, which is the Jesuits' motto, IHS, that equals 266. And don't forget her husband, Prince Philip, died on April 9th, 2021, the day leaving 266 days left in the year. See, her husband dying on a date leaving 266 days left in the year. 266 days from the Pope's birthday, the 266th Pope, she dies. It's the Jesuits letting you know. Why do you think Richard pointed this out? Because he understands. This is a tweet from someone who understands that the Jesuit Order do these rituals by their numbers. 201. That's why his name is 201 Jesuits, to spread awareness, to put that in your consciousness. These are things, again, as long as I live in a world where people have to know all this other bullshit, then yes, you have to know this. That's again, I'm a stubborn person. That's how I am. Why should I live in a world where I have to know, you know, the names of Jim and Pam and the people in the office? Why should I have to know quotes from the fucking office? Why should I have to know fucking pop culture? Why should I have to know these, like, scientific facts they put in their face? Why should I have to know about their space program? You know, or there's things that if you talk to a normal person, a normie, if you will, and you didn't know it, they're like, you don't know that? I mean, like, okay, this should also be common fucking knowledge. That's my whole point. It's not crazy or kooky or so advanced or no. It should never be that way. This is common fucking knowledge. Everybody should know this shit. Period. And then Jay Pylon, shout out to Jay. He might be in the chat. If it's not, I know he's in the chat almost all the time. I'll check soon. 3 days away from 9/11. Yep. 4/21, 1926. She was born today with 96 numerology. Oh my god. She died at 96. Death of Queen Elizabeth II equals 96. And Jay was calling it this morning at 9 a.m. Yep. Because he knows. He knows what they're doing. There's a ritual with Princess Diana, too. Yeah, royal equals 28 and 71. Royal family equals 61. Queen Elizabeth II dies a span of 2 months, 8 days from Princess Diana's 61st birthday, which falls in 7/1. You see how they have these numbers here? I'm going to go to the chat, and we're going to come back and see this. This week is 38 weeks after the Pope's birthday. Well, we're going to see some propaganda, too. Apparently, she's been dead for 2 years, and they had a fake double so they could use it on their date. Yeah, I mean, I definitely, you know, I never have denied that, because I've heard that as well. I'll never deny something like that. Either she died ages ago, or she's still alive, and one of the two. I guess, theoretically, more statistically, she probably has already been dead. And has been using a double. But who knows? Because, guys, I think they can only do so much. Like, the queen could die early. I mean, sure, that they have magic, they have powers, they have spells, they have technology to keep her alive to the when they want, possibly. But what if they don't? What if it's not that? What if they're not that good with it, or who knows? What if they literally need to have doubles in case shit like that happens? But just look at this Gematria. This is what I'm talking about. Guys, I appreciate you all in the chat, but it's just like, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir all the time, because y'all already know this. But anyone who doesn't know that, who's new, See how royal goes to 71, 26, 28, and 64. But you see how they do this? They take the four like base ciphers of a word and they put riddles with this. When was Princess Diana born? 7/1 in 1961. 7/1. See that? 7/1. We have royal. Let me start this over. I'm gonna show you how easy this is. Royal and then royal family. I mean, it's like, how do people not see how these are just actors with fake birthdays, or they were born on specific days with C-sections, magic, etc. Please pay attention if you're new, because this should literally show you how these are rituals. Royal equals 71. Royal family equals 61. Look at her fucking birthday. 7/1 in 61. I mean, isn't that perfect? And I have to point this out. Not to sidetrack, but it's to show you another example. Because to me, this is on the same level as Mike DeWine's birthday. The guy has the perfect birthday. Just showing you these are people that are put in their face. They're on high political status, right? This is literally a politician, an actor for the Jesuits, an agent for the state of Ohio. January 5th, 1947. For anyone new, I wanted to show you multiple examples so you can see this. Ohio equals 47. The capital is Columbus, where supposedly this guy works out of. Again, I've never even seen him there. Maybe he does go there sometimes. I don't know he doesn't work out of there. He's an agent. He doesn't do anything. But 47 is the 15th prime number. 47 is the 15th prime number, right? So 47 relates to 1-5. 47 is the 15th prime. Again, Ohio is 47 as well. 47 is the 15th primes. Look at the governor of Ohio. Birthday, 1-5 in 1947. Isn't that perfect? And then look at his birth numerology. Look at his birth numerology. 27 life lesson number, 72 numerology with 360 days remaining. What is Ohio? Ohio is what? The Buckeye state. Buckeye equals 72, 27, 36, right in his birth numerology. To me, that's why, guys, do you know why I wish he has a million terms? I want him to serve for life. Because we're going to have some actor in place anyway. It doesn't matter who they are. Might as well have Mike DeWine. Because then it's easier to talk about him in office now than, former governor. I'm sure the next one will be coded as well, but I don't think they're going to ever beat this. This is extremely coded. And Mike DeWine equals 53. 53 birth numerology. Like, look at this shit. Just to show you, click on the state he's from. It's the Buckeye state. It's Control F Buckeye. Oh, whoops. This is what's supposed to happen. There we go. If you're not from America, I wouldn't expect you to know this shit. Look at their nickname, the Buckeye State. This is literally their fucking nickname. Ohio State Buckeyes is the OSU fake-ass sports team, especially for football. The basketball's also fucking fake. So I just went on that tangent to show you how sophisticated their birthdays are. So she's born 7/1 and 61. You saw they're doing it with her. And Princess Diana, Queen Elizabeth II dies a span of 2 months, 8 days from her birthday. See? So, Queen died September 8th. From July 1st, which is supposed to be Princess Diana's 61st birthday. She dies 2 months, 8 days. Royal 21. It's also 69 days. Isn't that Queen served for like 69 years or something? So again, I mean, now I want to go to the live nonsense, but even just what I showed already, if you're new here, I'm showing you multiple examples as to how they use this. Just one more thing, while we're on the topic, if that's not enough for you, how is this possible? Look at the preamble of the Constitution, one of the shortest preambles of any state constitution, which means they craft these. They're telling you this to show you that they craft these preambles. They're trying to make one of the shortest, and look how short and what it fucking equals. I mean, this is what I'm saying. 2007, 7/20. This is the example that sealed the deal for me. I mean, this deal was already sealed, honestly, because you know what these people are doing. But when I saw this years ago, I mean, I was like, no, this is why I point this pattern. There's no way they don't do this. How would you have your Constitution, the preamble equals 2007, 7/20 in reverse? reduction. I mean, this is ridiculous. Reverse ordinal 2007. Again, in numerology, you drop the zero. So 27, 72, and their fucking preamble. Why do you think I go to 10 TV all the time to show you what these fuckers are doing? Because it's such a good example. They do it all the time. And I'm showing you this. I know this is about the Queen, but I'm trying to show you. If you're new here, I'm not trying to just cherry pick this or cherry pick that or show you one little example and say, see, no, I want to show you how they do it across the board. When you get the whole picture of what they're doing, then, you know what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying? You get a bigger picture. It's like going to a college course. You don't learn one little tiny thing unless you're really, it's like your thesis or something. You kind of learn like other things in that field. Dow tumbles as America's prices keep rising. Yeah, they had some meat. It was so scripted. I did a day trade options trade on it. Made a tiny bit of cash on it because there's a dead cat bounce on the SPY because of this shit. Because it sold off all morning at a huge sell off, but it was just so oversold. So it just did a little dead cat bounce, which is pretty much something super oversold, and then bounces up a bit. So I just that's it. Like right out the open. All scripted. Guys, the market is completely rigged. I just want to find more Queen Elizabeth stuff to keep it on topic with her. King Charles III and Camilla visit Northern Ireland as thousands of mourners file past Queen's coffin. Is this mockery? Is Northern Ireland the one that don't like England? If that this picture, I know it's a staged photo, but still, it does not look the case to me. These people look like they love England. Here's Northern Ireland. I mean, of course, it's going to be part of the UK. I mean, it is. It's just, do they want to be? So my question is not, is it part of the United? Because of course, the New World Order is going to definitely say it is. But which Ireland is the one that people didn't like being part of England? Oh, Ireland, Republic of Ireland, and then the Northern Ireland is the one that's part of the UK. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's not that much of a mockery. It still is, but I see. I get it now. I should have looked this up ages ago. I always have this question. I never actually tried to look. Okay, so they're really not part of the UK. Well, I mean, I know it's all scripted, but still good for them. But guys, this is all supposed to happen. Why do you think their flag looks, similar to Italy's? Where the Jesuits are at. Again, it says similar, not the same. Guys, this is still run by the Jesuits, guaranteed. How can you tell? Look at their president, Michael D. Higgins. This guy is very well connected to this gang. I mean, look at his birthday, April 18th, 1941. 18th of April, 1941. So Ireland equals. I probably jumped myself into a pool, but shouldn't be too hard. 63. I mean, look, Ireland 63. Born date was 63. Numerology 4 plus 18 plus 41. And there's plenty more here than I'm obviously seeing. I mean, again, you have to understand there's patterns. Like, imagine looking at Mike DeWine's birthday, not knowing the Buckeye pattern. You wouldn't know what to do with the 7227. Sure, Sun 27, Jesuit Order 72. It's all related. You would have figured it out at some point. But you see what I'm saying? There's some pattern here. There's some Ireland can have their own set of numbers that they use all the time that I don't really know. That's why I don't jump the gun and just try to assume what all these mean. But I can tell you that Ireland 63, 63 right here in his date in the birth numerology. I'm saying that for the people that always want, oh, what about this? What about 82? What about this? I can't speak on everything. I speak on what I know, what I can really show you, what they're doing. Again, I'm not trying to lie to you. I'm not trying to deceive you. But here, this is classic. This is classic, and I'm glad we're seeing this. Look at his name. Michael D. Higgins, 8379, like Society of Jesus. That's what I'm trying to show you. Society of Jesus, 8379. S is the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10. 8379, like Michael D. Higgins. We're going to move on. This is a quick example just to show you how you can tell these people are just controlled by the Jesuits. So they're in Northern Ireland here, which is part of the UK. So that makes a little bit more sense now. Catholic 35 updated 1135. It's funny too. I got it wrong this whole time. This whole time, I kept thinking that Northern Ireland is the one that doesn't want to be part. But maybe that's it. Maybe Northern Ireland is part of the UK, and they don't want to be part of the UK. That's so. Maybe I'm right. In that sense. Again, maybe I should check the chat. People from there know, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't want to be part of the UK. Why would you want to be part of this shit? That's this. If you're part of the UK, you're part of this garbage. But guess what? As an American, I'm part of this as well. We never left the UK. This is my king now, and I'm speaking to the narrative. He's just an actor. I don't care. But yes, this is my king now. The queen was my queen. That is what it is. We never left UK, so I don't understand how they wouldn't be. The flags look the fucking same, pretty much. Same colors and everything. Masonic colors. So, Camilla. Let's do how many days from they're visiting Northern Ireland today. We gotta do Camilla's birthday. We can do King Charles's birthday if you want, but we already kind of saw it from the Queen's death. And we haven't looked at Camilla yet. Queen consort. Like a fucking escort? Like a whore? Like someone you fuck or something for money? Is that what a consort is? Or no? I'm thinking it wrong. Is that like what they do? Is like a sex joke? I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm. Maybe I'll look at that later. But Camilla, born Camilla Rosemary Shand, later Parker Bowles or Bowles, I don't know. Packer Bowles. But anyway, 17/7, Jesuit Order equals 177, like her birthday, because this is an agent for the Jesuit Order. The Jesuit Order equals 177. See, like her birthday. Like New World Order, like propaganda. Born in 47, the same year as Mike DeWine. An agent 47, government 47. So, how old is she right now? She's 75 years old right now. New World Order equals 75 and 177. So good age for the queen to die right now. New World Order. See, when these two numbers come together for her, the queen dies. She's 75 years old right now, born in 17/7. Order 75. The Jesuit Order 69, 177. Because they are the New World Order. Camilla equals 48. Okay, so like Illuminati. So 177 till today. Her 75th birthday. In Northern Ireland, which we gotta do to Gematria that. 58 days. Freemasonry 58. Bavarian Illuminati 58. Or no, I meant to say Bavarian Illuminati 127. Span of 59 days. Kill 59, Freemasonry 58 and 59. Murder 83. Also, that 8 weeks, 2 days is probably important too. But murder 83. 8th week and 3rd day of her age is in Northern Ireland. 86 with blood sacrifice. That's probably why they're there. Just part of the riddle. And Ireland has a 6336 126. I'm sure they're there today. I'm not even gonna, but Tuesday, yeah, today. So Cathedral. I don't get who's falling for this. This big four right here. Wait, does it say George the Fourth? I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe that it literally says George the Fourth right here. Who's George the Fourth? Oh my God! You can literally type in George the Fourth, and you'll probably get in the news the agent we just saw. I can't believe they're putting this right in our fucking face. I really can't believe this. See, George Wagner the Fourth. The whole trial thing was yesterday. I cannot believe this shit. And it happened in Pike County, which is by Cincinnati, the Queen City. And it happened on the Queen's birthday. Like, this is, God, this Pike County massacre crap is like, to me, one of the most obvious things. The fact that it's coming back now, it just continues to blow my mind how blatant this shit is. And no one cares. I want to see 10 TV's article on it again. Maybe we could say do update time or something. Yeah, 550, sacrifice 55. Ryan Day press conference. Yeah, okay. More Ryan Day worship. That's again. This is a religion. They have their Messiah coming out now. Give him some propaganda. But I can't believe this shit. Literally George the Fourth, murdered in Pike County, which is by Cincinnati, on the Queen's birthday. I just want to show you again. This is a recap for this. Like, how is this a coincidence at all? No way. No way. And you wonder why I'm sick of the state of Ohio and the bullshit they do. Why would I be a fan of Ohio? Why would I care about the Buckeyes or be proud of the state I live in? Why? Look what they do. This is sick. Why would I like the royal family? If you, again, I'm all for being, happy with where you're at and not like being content, complacent. Well, content, good, yeah, but not complacent. But I mean, it's like, it's like I'm living in an ice box, peeling my skin off every day or some shit. Like, it's all about gratitude. That's why I don't really complain about Ohio like that, because, sure, they're bullshitters. "44 weeks from Camilla's upcoming birthday. Death 38, kill 44. Yeah. But again, George the Fourth. I cannot believe this shit. Wow. Just talk about mockery. Like, this needs to be saved. I cannot believe this. And this is in Scotland too. So, yeah, I don't want to look at any more of this. I think we can find more Queen stuff. There's more to this, just because there's plenty more I did not cover there. Anything else with the Queen? I mean, I'm kind of glad that there's not much more, but wow, okay. I mean, there's more than just CNN, of course. Let's go to TMZ. I'm not trying to make this a really long stream anyway. A Kim and Ray J sex tape. This was all consensual. Well, maybe not. Maybe they, I mean, being forced to do it, or else your family's gonna get killed. I wouldn't call it consensual. But I mean, this wasn't some. It was they filmed the tape because they had to, / wanted to, but more like they had to. I mean, this is just sick. Like, again, anyone who thinks Kim Kardashian's attractive, you really have mental issues. I'm sorry. Like, one, it's a bloke, and two, it's like, come on. I just don't. The people who think she's attractive, I just don't understand. Like, I never understood that. Likewise, Megan Fox, who literally came out and said she's a man. YouTube star Steph Pappas, father killed by suspected drunk driver. So I think we're going to have to look at this. It's a murder by numbers ritual. That's why 811, the reflection of 118, they published this. Death 118 in the Jewish cipher. Death ritual right off the bat with the numbers. See? Steph Pappas. I guess this is something we would joke about before this happened. Oh, Steph Pappas. I mean, she's gonna be in some ritual with her father. Obviously, all the people who call us up for being after the fact. No, you're showing us how dumb you are. You wouldn't make that type of connection. Why did I do it? Why did I know this before? Because why the fuck do I know who Steph Pappas is? I don't watch these motherfucking Gen Z type motherfuckers on these dancing TikTok, YouTube type of people. I don't follow these type of people at all. I'm not this type of this world. I'm not in this world whatsoever. So why would I know who this is? In Ohio too. Ohio with more rituals. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay. Well, as we're talking about this, let's look at today's date numerology. Kill 44. Ohio 29. 109 days remaining. Steph Pappas. Father. I mean, like, what the? This is just comedy. Pappas. Oh my god, your last name is which can okay, I can get how that can be a last name. It's just like your name is Steph Pappas, your father killed by a drunk driver, by a DD44 on day with 44 numerology. They're reporting it, which means this happened yesterday. Are we gonna read this now and say that this happened on Monday on the day with the Buckeye numerology? I hope it wasn't in Columbus. Okay, it's not. Columbus is not. It's not in Stark County. It's in Franklin County. Sunday night. Okay, this is Sunday night. Okay, at least it's not too. John Papa's, like Papa John's, John Papa's. Oh my god. Guys, if you're a YouTube star, guys, she probably sacrificed her dad for her career, for more fame. Watch her probably get more sponsorships now. Her channel's going to blow up. Let's see how many subscribers she has now. Maybe we can check it back in like a week or two and see her subscribers. We got to do an experiment. Steph Pappas. Oh, nice. Derek's live. Damn, y'all should definitely go watch the stream. I'm about to be done soon anyway. 1.4 million. Guys, she killed her father for these 1.4 million subs. Or another thing is she has no clue, and they're like, "Hey, you're famous now, Steph Pappas. We've done some sponsorships with you. We're gonna kill your father. You're not even gonna know that we killed him, but it's still a ritual for you, and we'll take care of you until we kill you off too. Your dad just died, and now you're at it's chicken sandwich. Wait, is this the same day her dad died? When was this published?
Hi guys, it's
September 9th. No. Oh, it was before her dad died. Her dad died on the 11th, on 9/11. So her dad dies 2 days later. Or we can get some. So sorry for your loss. That's all we're gonna get. Look at these people. Which again, okay, maybe it really is a loss to her, and maybe it's sad for her, and maybe I'm not bashing the condolences, but it's like, come on, you guys should know that her dad was killed by the Jesuits if it even fucking happened. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So sorry for your loss, Steph. Please stay strong. Steph Pappas, Papa. I mean, anyone here get it? Steph Pappas, Papa got murdered by the Jesuits. I mean, I think it's something better to write, but I'm not trying to waste time on this. I can always type another comment, but it's just so sad. So that was her last video on 9/9. She just eats a lot of. She just promotes eating, gluttony, greed, American Papa John's. She's eating Papa John's. Is that with her dad or something? No way. She's eating.
the rest of my.
Is she eating Papa John's with her dad, John Pappas? Papa Pappas eating Papa John's and he dies days later. Oh my god. Are you not fucking seeing this shit? Guys, the mockery is insane. How do your followers not fucking get this shit? Your heart, you guys are so, because they're so emotional. My heart hurts. I'm so sad. You guys don't fucking get this? Now we have to see, is this her only Papa John's video? I fucking hope not. Because if it is, it's just even sicker. Papa John's. Please tell me that you've done it before at least. Okay. About a year ago though. See? You see this shit? Well, that's Little Caesars. So I think YouTube knows how to rank shit. So she's only had 4 Papa John's videos One, she does one each year. See, one each year. She did a Papa John's video 3 years ago, a Papa John's video 2 years ago, a Papa John's video 1 year ago, and then now she's doing a Papa John's with new Papa Bowls with Papa John, literally John Papa, and he dies days later on Sunday.
You can have the rest of my soup.
This is sick. He dies 10 days later. A 10 days later ritual. 10 days later equals 144, like Jesuit Order. That's why who had a dream and then died 10 days later on 144? Abe Lincoln. 10 days later equals 144. We see them do these 10 days later rituals all the time. So this guy was literally sacrificed by the Society of Jesus if he even died. If this is actually real. This is fucking disgusting. Jesuit Order 72 and 144. See? Like 10 days later and 44. Guys, this is why we gotta go to TMZ. They have the fucking rituals that you want to see. That are like fucking always good. This is a really good ritual. Wow. I cannot believe this. Are you guys seeing this shit? Oh my god. It's almost like I want to like the video just for the fact that it exists. Wow. Yeah, good, because it helps. It hopefully helps the algorithm. People can fucking see that video. Like we should all probably go and like the video so it spreads around and people can see the mockery. That's what. I mean, again, don't feel like you have to go there and like the video. I'm not telling you, but if you want to, it might only help our cause. Yeah, Papa Bowl ritual. What's Papa Bowl equal? Oh my goodness. Papa Bowl 86. Oh my god. Like blood sacrifice. Getting 8-6. He gets 8-6 10 days later after being in a Papa Bowl commercial. I kind of want to do the plural too because they're called Papa Bowls. Like that's kind of probably how they sell it. 33. Okay. But it's a Papa Bowl. He literally has a Papa Bowl in his hand. See? He's literally holding the Papa Bowl. They start off the video him holding the Papa Bowl, which equals 86, and he gets 8-6 10 days later by a drunk driver in Ohio. Yeah, of course you do. Of course. In Stark County. Guys, the Stark County police killed this guy by the numbers. Stark County, blood sacrifice 67. Stark County 130. Like Papa Bowl. Really? Wow. Wow, this is insane. Wow, guys, the level of these rituals is just always blows my mind. John Pappas. So Steph Pappas' father was killed by a suspected drunk driver in Ohio this weekend, and her mother was also injured. This according to law enforcement. So again, law enforcement are the ones who sacrifice them by the numbers through the Jesuits. John Pappas was pronounced dead on the scene Sunday night in Stark County after he and his wife, Christine, both parents to the 22-year-old YouTube star, were struck by a driver traveling westbound, who cops said veered into Papa's vehicle. I want my dad back. That was probably that was his Twitter. At 9:37. What does I want my dad back equal? I want my dad back. 131. So circle equals 32 and 50. There's a chance that this might not be coded. I know again, but as we know, my track record for giving these people the benefit of the doubt is really low. Every time I give them the benefit of the doubt, I'm usually proven wrong. So this very well could be coded. At 9:37, the 159th prime number. Scottish Rite 159. Scottish Rite 159. See, 937's the 159th prime number. Steph Pappas. Steph 22. This is happening when she's 22 years old. Steph Pappas 1370 33rd prime. 47. Wow. I'm still in shock. Why are you guys shocked? They predicted it. They told you 10 days before that they predicted it. Maybe the Jesuits thought it was a really good time to strike. Hey, see, we can now do this for sure. But again, to me, it's just way easier that they just kind of, stage it all, They're all in on it. This guy's real some Freemason. Why is Jackson Township here now? Maybe that's part of Stark County. I'm not too familiar with Stark County. That's what I don't know. Sideswipe the Papa's car after veering off the center line, and that there were heavy damage to the driver's side of the door. Conditions unknown. Coroner, Subcompton's Industry, Johnson Subcompton's Industries. I miss you so much, Dad. Guys. It just shows how. I mean, maybe I'm not. I don't think I'm psychopathic, but it's just like everyone's crying. I'm here laughing my ass off at this because it's just such a riddle. It's a ritual. It's clearly a riddle from the Jesuits. There's a point where it just all becomes one big comedy sketch. Jackson Township, Sacrifice 62. John was 53 years old, the 16th prime. Ohio 16. Is there an obituary? Birthday? Yeah, see, they're already looking for it. No, not this one. Maybe we'll look at that later then. Maybe they haven't put it out yet. Alright, well, I probably should wrap this up anyway, yeah. Let me check the chat. A supervillain. I want my dad back. Reduction 955442. Papa's reduction 24. I see. For each first letter of that. That's interesting. Little Caesar's Pizza has Pope on box. Pizza 33. Hamburger, hot dog, banana. Yep. Wait, it's hot dog 33? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my god, wow. Hamburger is 51, 93. Of course, hot dog is fucking 33. I should have fucking known that. That's why they get the ballpark, your hot dogs. Papa John's pizza guy was a pedo. Yeah, he looks like one. Well, I'm glad you're all laughing too. Again, if am I asking anyone to laugh? I thought you have to, but if you do, I'm sure I don't blame you. I mean, her dad dies 10 days later with Papa Bowl in his hand. Papa Bowl 86, like blood sacrifice. Sean Zander, Chigozi's Chadwick. He had some conscious X stuff. Good seeing you, man. Yeah, Chadwick Boseman, the Mr. Changed birthday. Well, I mean, she also is kind of selling it a lot, too. Worst night of my life. I mean, to me, this also, again, I can't understand the emotion through her text, but it's like her dad dies, and then she just says, "Worst night of my life," and want my dad back, and then that's it. And yeah, oh, she's mourning now. I get why. I mean, I'm saying me. I wouldn't post fucking anything. But that's just me. Does no one get how this is a ritual? The thing is, they get it. It's like Rip Papa Papas. Like they call him that Papa Papas. They get it. So you subconsciously get how this is a ritual. You constantly get his name is Papa. He's the Papa. He's using Papa John's, and then 10 days later he dies. That's like the funniest part of it all. Because I was even saying, I said on the TMC, I was like, oh, his name is Papa John, And then what do we see him? Guys, this is before I even knew what kind of channel she had. I thought it was like a beauty channel, makeup, maybe just talking about bullshit channel. No, it's eating food. And she's eating Papa John's with Papa John 10 days before he dies. I cannot get over that shit. I cannot believe what we just fucking saw. Like, I can't, like, I'm sitting here like, is this actual reality right now? Oh my god. Jimmy Kimmel slammed online for Emmy skit. Guys, I have to move on from these, like, because I don't, guys. I can sit on these articles way too fucking long. That's my problem. That's why I'll just talk about it and I'll just move on and say nope. I'm not gonna sit and talk about papas anymore because I just waste so much more time. Like we've seen enough in that. But I think I should wrap up the stream anyway. That's just the thing. We're at 45 minutes about Yo versus Harvard Pizza Bowl. Should look into that at some point. Like, what is this? This is why I don't. This is why I don't look at TMZ though like that. This stuff like, who is like, what is this thing? Is this even a person? Like, I understand maybe if some older woman with Botox and shit look that way, but like you're supposed to be like under 20, like 30 and you're looking this way. Again, even if yeah, it's even beyond the inverted thing. It's just like, what else are they doing to these people? Is it like the adrenochrome? Is it whatever they're? I don't know. I think again. I'm not sure. Is it Chrissy Teigen? But the other person we saw looked like Chrissy Teigen, but it wasn't her, right? Unless this is also Chrissy Teigen, but I don't think it's Chrissy Teigen. But she has that Chrissy Teigen-ish Majin Buu shit going on. Again, guys, I've seen a lot of people in my life. Like, come on, look at this bloke right here, the white dress. Oh my god, John Legend is very, obvious. Like, it's, oh my god, man. I just want to see who that person is on the head and the cover. See, I hate they make you click through all this shit. Look at Seth, look at this you know who, mocking everybody. Lost a lot of weight, but it's because he's supposed to. Oprah Winfrey, yeah. Matthew McFadden again. So they might show some people again. Reese Witherspoon and Jason Sudeikis. Bill Hader of Henry Winkler. Of course, he's wearing the face mask because he's supposed to. Because these people all work for the Jesuits. They're all agents for them. Yeah, I mean this is just invert central. Jimmy Kimmel and Kevin Pollak, the 74th annual primetime Emmys. Julia Julia Gardner just posing for her employer, covering her right eye. Look at this crap. This is Illuminati one eye bullshit. With a diamond on her fucking diamond 33, just her duality colors. Look at this big diamond right here, covering one fucking eye. Julia Garner, not Gardner, Garner. Which I can't, I'm sure I've seen her in some movies. I know who she is. I just, of course, I can't name one of her movies because it's like that with me sometimes with actors. This is Selena Gomez. Ew. It's just like, it's like they're whatever the things they go, surgeries and shit they go under to make them look this, try to make her look feminine. They just think they backfire or something. Like something's going on with her. That's all I'm saying. I'm not. It's not just little weight gain. I think it's all beyond that. Again, do you know anyone who looks even anywhere like that? I don't. To me, this looks like really weird. And I'm not here just insulting people's looks. And no, these aren't just normal ass people. That's the point. You have to understand this is helly weird. Hollywood. This is what we're looking at. I mean, think like I'm not just on Instagram and Facebook just talking shit about people. No, this is not who I'm talking about. Father shot Cheer star Cassadee Dunlap. Another father shot. See, father killed. Well, he might not be dead. The homeowner shot him multiple times, as much as 5 or 6. 56. Society of Jesus 56. Little Rock PD. I'm sure it's probably synced up with Bill Clinton. It's possible to. Cheer. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Cassidy and RD. Fighting for his life. Oh, see, this is what we didn't even do. I was going to do the other girl's birthday. I never thought of doing it. How many days from her birthday did her dad die? I should have fucking done that. Not to remember her name. Something Pappas. Steph, man, that just proves it. This to me, this is a nobody. I don't. Why would I remember her name? Steph Pappas. So we'll do Steph Pappas' birthday from her dad died. We'll do the Cassidy birthday to her dad dies, and then we'll wrap it up. Steph Pappas' birthday. They'll give it to us for sure. Yeah, I mean she's at 1.4 million subs. July 14th, 2000. 147 in Ohio. Yeah, just another person misrepresenting Ohio, making it look really bad, and that's all we get. People, LeBron James, Steph Pappas. These people don't make Ohio look good at all to me. Maybe to the sheep they do, but that's about it. Because she could have easily had her father sacrificed. Like, I could say all I want. Oh, she's sad. But yeah, but it's like she could have also had her dad killed. You can't forget that part too. So from her 22nd birthday to September 11th, 59 days, 8 weeks, 3 days, murder 83. See this? 8 weeks, 3 days from her birthday, her father was murdered by the Stark County Police, by the Jackson Township Police Department. Murder 83. Probably by her. She probably agreed to this shit. She could have easily said, no, actually, you can delete my channel. Guys, again, the platform I'm on right now, YouTube, they're the ones responsible also for this murder. This is a YouTube star, YouTube, the channel where you're watching right now. Well, not the channel, but the platform. These pieces of shit like to strike my videos. They are the ones also responsible for this murder. They probably literally could have easily said, hey, we'll terminate your channel if you don't go through this. Who knows? Maybe they didn't say that. Maybe they did. It's a possibility. Murder 83. 8 weeks, 3 days. A span of 8 weeks, 4 days. Jesuit 84. Also, it was 59 days. The 17th prime. Ohio's the 17th state. Jesuit 84. The Catholic Church 84. Catholic Church. All those things. Jesuit Order 84. But murder 83. And we can see till her upcoming 23rd birthday. 307 days. At the 63rd prime. Oh my god. It is. I just don't know. Yeah, it's a reflection of 36. But guys, if they wanted to call Buckeye numbers, they just would. Well, they did. You don't need the end date. That's what I'm saying. Buckeye 36, 306 days, 10 months, 3 days. Guys, again, every time with the state of Ohio, with the Buckeye pattern, they have to use it. Again, Buckeye 36, 27. We have her dad gets sacrificed 306 days from her upcoming birthday or 10 months and 3 days. She's literally from the Buckeye State. Look, from Ohio. See? Ohio, which is the Buckeye State that we saw earlier. Buckeye 36, 27. 306 days from her upcoming birthday. Or what, 10 weeks and 3 days? Or what, 10 months, 3 days? 10 months, 3 days, 103 to 27 prime? Oh my god. That's why I said if they want to call it Buckeye numbers, they just do. You don't have to do 307 is the 63rd prime, and that 63 is a reflection of 36. You don't have to ever go that far. That's why I didn't do that. You don't ever have to go that far to see it. The only time they will do that to code Buckeye if they've already done it so much already, and they just want to do as much as they possibly fucking can. But even then, I feel like they're going for like a 63. But look at this crap. 10 months. I cannot believe this shit. I cannot believe this shit. Just how yesterday on 10 TV we saw the 10:30 published time updated at 10:51. I mean, come on. 103, 151, the 27 prime, 36 prime respectively. Never fucking fails with the state of Ohio. It never fucking fails. That's why they're doing it here. Yeah, her dad was definitely sacrificed. Now I have no doubts. Again, the only doubt is if the whole thing's fake, but his character was sacrificed. And for how sick YouTube, you see how sick the YouTube moderator team alone are. You think they wouldn't sacrifice this guy in a sick joke and just kill him? Why wouldn't they? Everyone's just busy crying and believing it. I mean, why not? So the cheer star, cheer 30, 96, 24, 39. His father shot in Arkansas. When this happened? This week. Tell me what fucking day it happened. Saturday shooting. Okay, Saturday. So the 10th. So who is this? Cassadee? I mean, I've never seen it spelled this way. I kind of like it. I think it's a cool way to spell it. I think it's cool. Especially if she's like from the South. I think it just fits that type of shit, but... I'm sure it's spelled this way because of the numbers and Gematria. Jesuit 21. Cassadee Dunlap. I'm not sure if the Dunlap is one of the 13 families, but Cassadee Dunlap, 44 like kill, like shooting, 44. It was good her birthday. I guess I don't think I'll ever get over the Steph Pappas death. I don't think I can ever get over this. Like to me, the nail on the head was the Papa John's video 10 days earlier. I could not believe it. Cheerleader. So cheer is this cheer perfection. So this is her. May 16th, 2001. Right? Sounds about right. I hate that they say cheer though. Why not just call it cheer perfection? Why is I think we're just gonna do it. I say we have no pick. Yeah, oh here we go. Ex-husband of TLC's. What? Ex-husband. Well, it's all the same thing. So May 16th till the 10th. We can do her upcoming birthday while we have it in. 8 months, 6 days. Blood sacrifice 86. It's just the same shit all day long. You see what I'm saying? So you get this now? We have two papas. The first papa was holding the Papa Bowl 86, 10 days before he gets 8-6. And this guy has some attempted murder, and he could easily die in hospital still. So this guy had an 8-6 attempt on him, 8 months, 6 days from his daughter's birthday. We have 86 twice now, both with fathers. Father's 58. I don't know what else it equals. 104. There was a 104. 104. There we go. We gotta go back. We gotta go back to. See? Oh my God. Papa's. Steph Pappas' father dies 10 months, 4 days from her upcoming birthday. Father 104. Unbelievable. This is just so scripted. Guys, do you see what I'm saying now? TMZ is nothing but a bunch of fake ass rituals by the numbers from the Jesuits. Obviously. So going back to Cassadee Dunlap, her father gets shot 8 months, 6 days from her birthday, her upcoming birthday. Also 35 weeks and 3 days. 353 is the 71st prime. This is from the Catholic Church, Catholic 71. 353 is the 71st prime number. Not kill, but death 20. 71 is the 20th prime. But let's see from her past birthday. 117 days. Span of 118 days. You see that? Death 118. Central Intelligence Agency equals 117. I'm not saying Buckeye because we're not talking. See, context, patterns. I'm not going to say Buckeye 117 because we're talking about someone who's not from Ohio. It could be interrelated still. I'm just saying I try to stick with the context. Let you know there's context clues. It's a language. Just like how there's here and different words, homonyms, synonyms. It works the same with this. 118 days, death 118, as we saw at the beginning of the stream. Death 118. See? All by the numbers every single time. Secret Society 166. Gotta try 165 without the end date. But yeah, I'm gonna be done with this because again, for a Queen Death video, I didn't want to go over an hour. And again, if everyone's here for the Queen, we already went over that, but you're seeing other examples. See, that's what's good about this. You were in tune to how the Queen was sacrificed. I had some good examples at the beginning. And don't forget, she died on the Virgin Mary's, birthday. I mean, Virgin Mary's birthday is September 8th. I should have said that earlier. But, if you stayed this long, you should see it now. Virgin Mary birthday. I'll probably put in the title. Anyway, at least we talked about it. See? The Virgin Mary... The birthday of the Blessed Virgin Mary, September 8th. September 8th. That's the day Alexandra Mary dies. Elizabeth Alexandra Mary dies on the Virgin Mary's birthday. The Queen. Salve Regina, Queen. They literally call Virgin Mary the Queen. This is all from the Catholic Church. Catholic Church, literally, the Virgin Mary is what makes the Catholic Church Catholic Church. Not the only thing, but it's the biggest thing. They venerate the Virgin Mary. That's what makes the Catholics more different than any other religion in the world. That's like one of the main things. Virgin Mary is a Catholic fucking thing. So it's very clear that these are Catholic rituals from the Jesuits. The evidence is just too much. So I'm glad we actually talked about that. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Oh, it's good, Randy. 49th like. Well, I mean, if Randy just joined, I gotta do an encore for Randy. Randy, I'll go like a few more minutes, man. And it's really because it's a Queen video. I just don't want a Queen video that's 2 hours, an hour and a half. People are like, oh, it's so long. Oh, it's like, I mean, I get the mentality, but it's like, come on, just watch the first 10 minutes of the fucking stream, and you already get it. The rest of these are just examples if you want to see how else it's being done besides the Queen. I think it's a very good teaching tool. Alabama bassist Teddy Gentry busted for weed. I think we're gonna go to 10 TV. We should go to 10 TV. We haven't done 10 TV yet today. Might as well finish off with this. We've done TMZ. Look at this woman declared medically deceased after Northeast Columbus hit and run. It's a hit and run that we talked about yesterday. That was by the numbers. This is the woman who died 151 minutes from when it happened. The police arrived on the scene at 11, either 10 or 11:52. I think at 10:52 p.m. The police arrived on the scene. 10:52 p.m. She was pronounced dead at 1:23 a.m. Nikki Gwynn. Let's just see if there's more Buckeye, Ohio numbers in this one because it's a follow-up.
Tonight,
Yeah.
a local family has changed.
Ohio 47, 2-minute, 47-second video. See? Published at 11:33. I mean, do you need to see anything else? They do this by the numbers. Also, nice 33-47 pairing on top of that. Two numbers live to pair together. That's why Jesus died at 33, Jesus 74. Oregon's the 33rd state. It equals 74. So I'm glad we saw those numbers, to be honest. But I'm not gonna. It's just sob stories. I want justice. I can't believe this happened. You just walk away. It's like he ran her completely over, severed from her brain, lacerations. It's like, how do you know that it wasn't the police who ran her over? That's why when the police are driving, I always get out of their way. I don't stand in the road when the police are coming, especially when I'm on my bike. They can easily run me over and say, "Oh, it was someone else." That's all they have to do, and everyone's gonna believe them because they're the police. Let's see what her name equals. Nikki Gwynn, 56, like Society of Jesus. Yeah, I mean, this is just nothing new here. I like how her name equals 133. Like, the published time is pretty similar, 11:33. I'm not trying to, make that work, but it's interesting. Government, 52. Authority, 137. That's the 33rd prime. See, Nikki Gwynn, 137, the 33rd prime. At the 33rd minute of the hour, they're updating it. What does hit and run equal? How they spelled it here. Hit and run. Right here. Hit and run 109, the 29 prime. So they're following up with that story today. See, on a day with 109 days remaining, they had to make this a story again today. By the numbers. Sacrifice 46. This is just a bunch of BS. The Pepe, like Pepe the Toad or something? Pepe Gwyn? Okay. Morse Road, like Morse code. Because all this is coded. So we're going to see one other story. See, hit and run 53. That's why they published this hit and run story at 11:53. See, 11:53, the 53rd minute of the hour. They published that story. Now it's on the front page again. They with 109 days remaining. It's just this, literally every day with 10 TV. Ryan Day press conference. Is he still doing this? I fucking hope not. Guys, there's a chance. I haven't. This is so fake, man.
In those two games, defensively, we had 10 takeaways. We also gave
I don't get the stereo mic, man.
It was we had 10 takeaways and gave up 50 points a game. I mean, how do you do that? So I mean,
Because it's fake. See how they're laughing? It's fake. That's why it's happening.
we review it with the team.
Mockery.
The thing about defense, it's a right now proposition. Either you stop them
This is so fake.
Getting off the field on third down is another way to stop them. And sometimes the ball ends up in the red zone. Either we did it to ourselves, or sometimes it just gets there through other ways. It doesn't matter. Then it becomes the field goals, and I think we've been doing. That's one area we've been doing very well.
Because it's
We
fake.
have a lot of metrics. Takeaways one of them. We want that to be better.
Here's McDonald's, McCafe, see? I feel like it's barely audible.
Like some place he already makes it habits. What about him makes it think that like this isn't gonna be a flash, it's a thing that can consistently go on.
Yeah, there are some guys that
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch this.
Watch them in practice that just go hard every single play. Game, non-game, walk through, it doesn't matter. I think Mike has a lot of that in him. So that he's always going hard, and that's something that's going to lead his game to higher levels.
Front row, middle, Dave Biddle, 24/7 Sports.
You guys are so deep at defensive end, but what are your thoughts about Caden Curry, and do you foresee maybe a bigger role for him going forward this year?
And he's another guy that I noticed from the start when I got here.
This is so fake, guys.
He has a tremendous first step.
Kid Curry's an actor, an agent.
He's tough, and for his size, he's one of those guys that
Just fake.
just can get himself into position to make plays, like just bounces off people, twists, turns, pitches a fit. So, yeah, I think he showed that he can play, and he's, he can definitely be in the mix. He proved himself with step one, getting in there and making plays.
Some Steph Curry looking guy, of course.
That'll earn him more opportunities.
Another mixed guy with this guy's straight up white. I don't know, whatever he is.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
So
it can be
stupid.
better. I thought we had some missed tackles last game.
Because they're supposed to miss them.
Again, it is a habit. It is totally a habit, and like I said from the beginning, practicing it in non-tackling situations is a whole concept that we've been selling since we got here, and
They're selling, see?
have bought into it. But now it becomes a habit of in practice, putting yourself in position. Yeah, we're not tackling. Are you in position? Where's your mindset? It's like an over and over thing. But I think we've made a good start.
This is stupid. I mean, it's not like I don't want to watch more, but now I'm dragging the video on, looking at a bunch of bullshit. That shit is so fake. Hey, Meg Pratop. We're wrapping up the stream right now. Yeah. We covered the Queen. So the Queen's real name in Wiki is Elizabeth Windsor, which is 89. Nice. 11th Fibonacci number, 24 prime. But what's going on there is some guy lying to you. This is not Ryan Day. I don't know who this is. Jim Knowles, like Beyonce Knowles. Defensive coordinator Jim Knowles. And quarterback C.J. Stroud also spoke to the media. Well, this might not be. They're saying also. Maybe this is not Jim Knowles. I don't know who this is. But they're at the cancer center lying to you. It's what they're doing at OSU on their campus. It's just sick. That's why I don't like OSU. They just lie to you all day. Oh, they try hard. They play well. This is just, guys, they're acting. It's all deceiving. This is literally an actor, an agent. He's literally supposed to tell you these things, answer certain questions. And the guy from 24/7 Sports, they're supposed to just distract you. That's what he's asking. How do you think of Caden Curry? It's these general-ass things because they want to give you more bullshit. What do you think is going to happen now? 24/7 Sports is going to write something on Caden Curry and how is this kind of person a player? This is distract you some more so you don't know how fake this shit is. It's just bullshit. But yeah, I'm going to wrap the stream up now. I think an hour and 10 is not too bad. I don't want to scare anyone away with the time. So, and again, they'll clearly leave and say, okay, we've seen enough Queen stuff. They'll get it, so we're good. I got my Queen video out the way. So peace out, y'all. Good seeing you again. Yeah, it doesn't need to be true. Just believe. All people do is believe with the lie in the middle. That's what this is, a bunch of belief. They're believing this Ryan Day press conference. And again, Ohio State Toledo. It seems obvious Ohio State's going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. Again, I saw no coding to support it. I've done zero research, but just the line, I'm like, I can see Ohio State losing and just some big upset. But I would decode it first before putting any money on it. I could be completely wrong, but it'll be nice to see. So peace out, y'all. Peace, Sebastian. Peace, Itachi. It's members of Elemental. Peace, y'all. Itachi, you're not just joining, are you? I haven't seen you at all in the chat. But I appreciate y'all. I'm just going to slowly close these tabs. But Itachi, man, I'm going to show you this. If you didn't see this, this is a recap. This guy died 10 days later. This came out September 1st. 10 days later, he died September 11th. This is her papa. Her name is Steph Pappas. Her papa is here eating Papa John's, a Papa Bowl 86. He gets 8-6. 10 days later, you know this whole 10 days later riddle, which equals 10 days later, 144. It's just so sad. And she loses her dad to a drunk driver in Ohio. And it could be some 7 deadly sins. You know, you're so gluttonous, eating all this food, you're going to, pay the price. It's going to be some crap like that. Oh, damn, Itachi. Well, yeah, man. I wish you were here earlier, man. But this is the best riddle to me. It's my favorite riddle of the day. Steph Pappas, Papa dying by the numbers. This literally have him here eating Papa John's 10 days before he dies. I can't believe it. And then the days from her birthday was so scripted. We could do a CNN propaganda refresh, see what's on the CNN. But I'm really gonna wrap this up. Just because it's a Queen video, I don't want it to be too long. Here we go. Queen Elizabeth II's coffin headed from Edinburgh to London. Well, this you know what I'm saying? This is stocks turn ugly. So it's either we look at the Queen or look at the stock market. But see, the Queen dies, the market's selling off. It's all scripted together. I don't want to open up my charts because I feel like it's just gonna. Well, I'll take the risk then. If it shuts my shit down, then it's meant to be. But we'll see what the Dow's doing, what the SPY is doing, to see again which is a comprehensive Queen video. We decoded the Queen, we saw how her death was by the numbers, we saw other examples like Steph Pappas and her papa dying. We saw there's other rituals going on, and now we're back to tie it in again with the Queen. So again, fuck the people who don't want to watch this then. That's all I can say. Fuck them. Prince William just inherited a 685-year-old estate worth $1 billion. This is the Jesuit estate. He didn't inherit anything. Americans should brace for higher natural gas prices. This is supposed to be the Queen's coffin, and they bring us to here. I don't get it. Guys, let's see what this. Guys, it's always. I'm sure the SPY is not even doing too bad right now. I mean, it got fucked, but let's see. SPY Yahoo. You guys, SPY the Dow. It's all connected. That's why I just look at the S&P 500. They use a Dow because I feel like they can program people better by talking about it. It's sure they're different. Right, one's industrial average. They measure different things, right? I know that. I'm just saying, like when one goes up, the other goes up. That's pretty much how it goes. One goes down, the other one goes down. They all follow each other, for the most part. So I just I only look at the S&P 500. That's when it comes to the American market. That's all I care about. That's really pretty much all I've been trading anyway. Because you can just trade day trading SPY options. It's like it's really accessible because they're really cheap, but they move. But yeah, I mean, it's just. It's good for practicing. Whoa, damn. 398. Damn. It sold off today. It's funny because I made money off a call today. I bought a call and sold it before it flushed because again, a deck had bounced. It sold off so much. I said, I'm just going to buy this and then go do something else. I was thinking of staying to maybe buy a put and I should have, but it's like it's whatever, dude. A 3% move is big for the SPY, but it's like it's unusual. I mean, it's happened so many times. Oh my god, this is why I didn't even bother. The market's just such a joke. Can I just please see my charts, please? Please, computer. Here we go. And guys, when the market goes down, everything goes with it. Everything's selling off today. At least all the things that follow this S&P 500, which Tesla's part of, if I'm not mistaken. See, this is everything did the same. Everything did this, but this is the play this morning right here. This is the play. Bounce off the lows. I did it on SPY because that's all. I mean, Tesla's more expensive, so it's just harder to trade if you don't have much, a big account. But harder, I just mean like more risky. But I literally, I'm not even kidding. I bought here and sold here, because it went up all the way and it started to because you see how strong these candles were. It was just I just watched the candles go up, and you can tell by the speed. I mean, I usually look at the tape. I don't look at tape for large caps like that. I don't really feel like I need to. And they do way too much bullshit on them where it's like, do I really care to? But as soon as I saw it doing this, I sold, and I just left. But I think the play would be, sure, I could have bought a put right after, but even it's the break of this, and even then you'll break down, it'll sit here, and then Theta's just going to kill you anyway as you're waiting for this. That's the thing. It's selling off, but it's like, ooh, look at this. Is this about a hit? Guys, this is another play. Here's a play coming. See this? It looks like this is an SMA right here. Yeah, this 180 SMA, guys, it's gonna bounce off this. We're gonna watch this. I'm showing you, man. This is my strategy. You want to either short the next candle to make a new low, or have it push up to here and short this. It's gonna short and fall off this. Because worst case you're wrong, it's gonna have to like figure its way out to try to climb on top of this. So it's starting to flat out here and lose steam as it's approaching the SMA. So you probably want to go short soon on this for the next leg down. Sure, it's making higher lows here. That's the only thing, but it was doing it here too. And you might not get much of a range. It could lose, but you get it's got right here. I'd be buying a put right here. I'd be buying a put right here. So let's just assume I bought a put. I'd be buying a put right here. And my stop would probably be based on it'll probably be the high. It'll probably be, well, my risk reward won't be so good if it's this high. It'll probably be here. See this topping tail right here? My stop will probably be here, and my target will be, first target will be here, kind of midway in this, because it'll sell off, consolidate. See this V? It'll get stuck around here, so you're probably taking profit there if it looks to try to make a higher high. But I bought a put. I've been making money right now. I'm not taking the trade. I told you, buy a put right there. Buy a put right there. Go short. Look what it's doing. See, it's selling off. See, it's selling off. Sure, it's too early to say you're going to get a good winner, but at least you're already not red. And if maybe worst case you break even, whatever. But you see what I'm saying? This SMA here, because it's been selling off all day. It's not going to just reclaim this and start trending up. They need some kind of news, some kind of propaganda for it to happen. This is how the SPY trade. See, it's going lower now. That was a good ass fucking trade. I don't mean to see. I'm glad we caught this. Just to show you, this is why I try to teach people. This is the strategy I trade. It works well enough where you're not losing all your money. At least that's what I'm trying to say. I still haven't blown up my account trying to day trade, and I've been day trading options really small, tiny account, just to keep my brain sharp more so while I build up for my small cap trading. See that here, it might try to go up, but again, maybe then you just cut it. After this type of thing, or it fakes these shorts out. Maybe you could have cut it here, but with the risk of here, it's about a 1-to-1. This would have been a 1-to-1 risk reward. Anyway, so there we go. That was a good trade to watch. That's worth keeping us up. What's the plan today? Teach you stocks. Well, I'm teaching you. All stocks trade this way. So this is it. I mean, you literally have a VWAP, a long-term moving average. You can use a 200. I use the 180, but you want some people use the EMA also. I think a long-term SMA and a VWAP are the only indicators and the volume bars are the only indicators that you need. People use other 9. Again, it's all about you. Some people like the 9 EMA. Damn, this is good. Look, they even give another chance to enter. See, it can't break up with this SMA. It's getting rejected. It's getting rejected. This is how you predict the market. And you clearly see here, it's like you have to overcome this shit anyway. It's going to double top with this, which is what it did. It double top with this. You go back, you look left, you see one's the previous highs, the previous, topping tails. These are where people like are bag holding. This is where people went short. And by people, I mean these big bankers, the you-know-who's, who run this market, the manipulators. There's a dance. The market moves in a dance. That's the thing. It dances. See, now we're making lower lows. It was a good fucking short. It really fucking was. And no, I'm not sitting here regretting I didn't take the trade. I don't care. I wouldn't have traded it anyway. I probably wouldn't have been sitting on my computer if I was, I wouldn't be trading now during lunch hour. That's the whole point. Not that you can't, or that people don't. But see, so we risked 11. We risked what? 12 cents? Let's say 12 cents. What's our reward? Our reward, if we're still holding, is 46 cents. It's a 3-to-1 risk reward over that. But it's easy, because I could have, cut some there, but I was probably re-added when it popped back up here and failed. I would have gotten back in, even if I cut my winners here. So this is a 3-to-1 risk reward. And you see how it's gonna it might get stuck around here. See, look, I told you, guys, everything I fucking said is fucking happening. That's how fake the fucking market is. I'm trying to get rid of this drawing. I said, didn't I say it's gonna sell off and try to make a higher low here, get stuck in this congestion? I literally fucking said this. There's a V, it sells off and tries to consolidate in this pocket. It's called breaking the pocket. This is a pocket. And what stocks do is they sell off into the pocket and they get stuck for a while. And then, they can form a little bit more and then go lower. It's possible. Like here, he breaks the pocket here. It broke this pocket here with this large candle. That's why it's a big candle, because it's breaking the pocket. See? And it goes lower. So this can try to form a support here and go higher and retest this SMA and then maybe reclaim it at some point. But this is its first time trying to touch it in a while. So it's going to fucking fade off of it. See? I'd be taking profit right here. And I'd probably get back in, maybe breaking the low of this, or I'd even wait for this to get broken. So the trade's over. We bought a put here. We're taking our profit here. Exactly where we said it was going to happen. And this is what I'm saying. If you understand market structure, you can tell what's going to happen. Caught on camera. You opened it up. It showed you bam. This is why I like trading. It's easy to see. But again, that's why it's so mental. It's not just this. I think trading is so mental, and that's why I think it's good to trade with like a good account size. If you're always on the precipice, always have something to lose, you can't afford to take losses and stuff, it fucks with your mind so bad. That's why I think the ultimate thing is to like have like a good size account, but still take decently sized trades, like nothing too small, nothing too big, and then you'll just be good. You can stick with your strategy. So this is a winner. I trade this shit every morning. Hey, love you too, Rage Against the Machine. Good to see you, man. Love you too, brother. Hey, big salute to you too, Sage Zero. Hey, Deanna. J Bud. They're telling us to get our money out of investments. Def Crypto, yeah. They're saying the market's not where to keep your money. And again, the daily chart shows this too. The daily chart, again, guys, if you know this shit, you're always ahead of the propaganda, for the most part. So we've seen the minute chart, but look at the daily chart. Remember down here, when I was talking about this down here, when it's like, oh, it's time to buy. Again, I've showed this on my channel before. We cleared all these gaps. I as soon as this higher low, I saw this higher low, I started buying some stocks, and I started to sell them around here. And look what it's done since then. Because again, the SMA, see what it did? It did the same thing. It's fractal. What we just saw in the 1 minute chart is the same fucking shit on this daily chart. It's selling off, right? It's selling off, forms higher lows, inches up to the SMA, tries to hold it, and it doesn't, and it fails. And now you go short. And it did it again, and now they have some propaganda news. Oh, the CSC reports this and that, and now it gapped down, and it's selling off some more. So the next thing is it going to form like a W pattern here and try again? Or is it going to say, oh, there's more bad news, blah, blah, blah. It breaks this low, and then now we're actually on our way to making new lows. You still have to break these, So it can take some time, but you're at least going in the right direction. Right, you're bearish again. You can start being bearish again. It could be bear trending down for the rest of the year from here. It's possible. Again, I don't know. My forecasting, I can't forecast that far ahead. You can, if you're, some people are really good, can, especially if you know more of the economic factors. But again, I'm not a long-term trader. That's the difference. That's why I'm right. Here's my mentality. Why would you like if you can predict what's going to happen sooner than later? Why not just do that? Because it's easy. It is easier to predict what's going to happen in a few minutes versus a few years. Clear, as we just demonstrated, I showed you. Look, it's going to bounce off this SMA and it's going to sell back down and hang on in that pocket. We said that on the 1 minute chart, and it did exactly that. It did exactly that. And see, and I said, see, this big candle. So this is before it broke the pocket, but see, the pocket broke with this big candle. They use a big candle to break the pocket, and it's making a lower low here. But it's the SPY. They love to fake people out. This is how they get people out, because you probably be cutting your losses here, but now it's going to go right back up. So it can easily. So it's called an out of line movement. But again, it still holds true with this down here, this support down here. So again, it's not exact. There's tricks, there's things they do, but you know the general pattern. See, it tried to form support here, this pocket. It couldn't. But whoa, see, look at it. Now it's ripping all the way back up. Look at this. See, catch people off guard. See, this is how you get over the SMA. This is how you get over the SMA. See, now if it can close above here and then start consolidating up here, then you're above it now. You can go long. See, it's breaking all this. See how they fake the fuck out of people? They fake so many people playing off this. And they've got me too. But the thing is, I'm all for cutting my losses and getting right back in. Guys, I would be definitely bought here. Are you kidding me? If I'm sitting there, this is happening, I'd be buying right now. Or at least, well, not now, but right there, you'd be buying. Look at that move. Wow. This market is so fucking rigged. It like blows my mind how they rig the shit so much like this. And like, oh wow. Look at that. And sure, again, you can also never trade in this chart. There's people who never use the 1 minute. You could use the 5 minute, which I use the 1, the 5, and the daily. Like I don't just use the 1 minute. I'd be doing this based on some setup on the 5, honestly. And that's probably what time is it? What time is it? That could have been what time is this candle? Oh, 1:02. Oh, this is 1 o'clock. This self was 1. Let's see what the 5 minute chart is. See, this is a dangerous thing because now I'm stretching this video on. See, that sell off was here. So the 5 minute chart had you buying here, supporting off that. But you still see the general pattern here. So I pretty much play. So here's how I start. I look at the daily chart. I know we're at the daily chart. I see what's happening on the 5 minute, the big picture. And you can use 15 minute, 30 minute, but I think 5 minutes means just enough. And then you just play out, you dance around the 1 minute based on what's going on the 5 minute. And of course, when what's happening in the daily is based on what's happening on the weekly and the monthly, the yearly. But it's more like if you're a big institutional person with a shit ton of money, shit ton of long-term experience, and you're on those higher time frames. But just like a day trader, daily, 5 minute, 1 minute is all you need. There's people who don't even use it. There's people who straight just use the minute. They don't even use the daily, which I don't get. I mean, I don't want what people do is a daily chart. Like, I think you need the daily chart. Like, the daily chart's like the fucking context that you really fucking want. The daily chart is so helpful. But yeah, it's trying to clearly get above this SMA. You see how it's trying to get above here. It's just gonna take some time. The stocks will look the same for the elites, exactly. Like, again, to be honest, the elites aren't like the Jesuits aren't doing this. If the Jesuits have people trading for them doing this, and even though they're on the bigger time frames and shit, I mean, the Jesuits don't give a fuck about this, but the market makers fucking do, and I'm sure that a lot of those market makers are connected. The market makers are definitely all for this shit. That's why they did this. The market makers are the ones who fucking did this. This is clear manipulation. Look at this shit. They clearly stop hunted. They knew the people's stops were going to be here, and they clearly took them out, and then bought all their liquidation. This is the Udohus, the cabal, the market makers buying that shit back up, and they sold up here as it squeezed way past this. Because again, like, I wanted this to close and hold up here, and then we could try, but it didn't. So you have to keep trying. See, it's trying again. It's trying to break above this SMA. I think it'll eventually do it. It's probably doing it right now. I'd be still long. I'd be wanting to break over this 399, maybe get back to 400. Look at this shit, dude. This shit is so rigged. This shit is so fucking rigged. But yeah, they're talking about the Dow with DJIA. This is a Dow Jones ETF. No, but I don't like. Oh, DIA, right? The diamonds, right? Here we go. But see the Dow's doing the same fucking thing. But you see how it's more choppy, it's more spotty. It's because there's less volumes. This is why I don't trade this shit. SPY is just so liquid, so much volume. See what I'm saying? See now this is the SMA breakout. This is one of my setups. I shouldn't have gone during it, but it's the SMA breakout. This is the 180 SMA breakout. Again, I'm teaching you how to trade. These are my setups. 180 SMA breakouts, 180 SMA bounces, coinciding with other things. Double head and shoulder breakouts. These like V pattern, breakouts. The patterns they all resolve the same. It doesn't matter if it's like a double head and shoulders, if it's some V, a W. They all resolve and break out the same pretty much. So that's why it's not too much about the pattern. It's about do you know how it breaks out and like the rules are with it. Because this is multiple patterns. So a lot of people get caught up in like having to know the exact pattern. It doesn't matter. This is also could be a cup and a handle. See, cups. We're gonna form a handle. Try to bounce out the SMA and go higher. But again, for how bearish the stock's been, I don't have much hope for it. That's just the thing. You're gonna slowly grind up to the VWAP hopefully, which would be nice. That would be my target honestly if I was gonna play this. Just hopefully right there. But that's a long time to wait, and I don't know. I don't have much faith in shit like this. But yeah, see, I've been going too long. But it was worth it. We saw some stock stuff, hour and a half. I'm gonna call it now. It's after 1 o'clock too. I'm gonna call it. Yeah, Daria. So it was so good seeing you. But thanks for tuning in, y'all. Rage Against the Machine. Reading Orwell's book 1984 with a mask on. Question is, how far into the book will you get before you wake up and remove that face diaper? That's a really interesting, really interesting thought. Really interesting thought. The sad thing is too, Rage. People will read the entire book and they won't take the mask off. Still, they'll say, "Oh, that was interesting. Oh, thank God, I don't live in a world that way. Oh, that's so fictional. Oh man, this science fiction is so incredible. I'm so blessed that I do not live in a world even close to this." That's what some idiot will probably think. My government loves me. My government will have never done this at all. That's the saddest part about it. And that's what will fucking happen to some people. They'll read the whole fucking book, not question a single thing. But peace out, y'all. I'm finally gonna end the stream. I'm glad we saw it. We caught this. See, look, is this the handle on the SMA? This is the last thing we'll see. Is it gonna form this handle on an SMA, or is it gonna break below and see? It looks wants to form a handle on the SMA. See, it's bouncing an SMA bounce. This sell-off, I'm not too sure, but again, the SPY can have these big sell-offs. It's not that big of a deal because it's the type of stock that sells off hard and pops up hard. So I'd be long here. It could be a loss, but my stop is this bottoming tail, maybe a little bit lower than that, and I'll just cut it. But I'd be going long. But you see what I said? I said cup, and we're forming a handle, bouncing off this SMA. Hopefully go higher. It just doesn't look that beautiful, though. That's the thing. I don't, but see, it doesn't look, that sell-off is what got me. And plus, it's the overall state of this stock. But see, they're making it a little lower low. That's why I said a little bit more low. You gotta be careful. They know. See, they know that this bottoming tail is going to be your stop. They know it. That's why they did this type of shit. You see what I'm saying? See, with small caps, they do the same as small caps. I just feel like it's nowhere near as much as this. Like with like the cheaper stocks, you get like perfect double bottoms. Because this will maybe hit a bottom, $5.50. Everyone's gonna want to be buying that $5.50. You know what I'm saying? Like there'd be so much buying. And again, the market makers make money the more they mark up the stock. So everyone wants the stock to go up, honestly, even the shorts, because they can short the really high stocks. Like technically, everyone wants the stocks to go up. So that, it's just, it's the kiddie pool. It really is the kiddie pool, the kindergarten of stock trading. That's why I get small caps or the kiddie pool of stock trading. Like it's just less bullshit like this. And plus with small caps, how an estimate bounce will work is it would bounce right here and it would just bounce. Like it just literally just does this and then bam. Especially if it's like in the early morning. Not at this time, like 1, but like in the morning, it just bounces. I have plenty of pictures. Maybe I'll show you the pictures one day. But is this still a 180 SMA bounce? This is just the S&P 500's version of it, which is just bullshittery. It's not it's, but again, that's what you have to have wide stops. have a stop maybe kind of back here. It's a little better, but you better have a good reward though. But I want to find maybe one small cap to show you. I don't know what the biggest runner today is. Today didn't look that good. Which is another reason why I've been, just focusing on saving and doing it properly because the market's been slow. NRBO up 142%. Here we go. See, these are my type of stocks. Like shit like this. Shit like this. Just rips up all day. You buy the break of this, break of highs here. It's a bit more expensive, so I probably trade this with little shares, or honestly might have avoided it to be honest. Because there's a lot of stocks like once they're above $30, especially because the spreads can get bad. Like this is 50-cent spreads. I honestly probably wouldn't even be trading this. I'm just gonna be really honest. If I had a really big account, I would, but I wouldn't even traded this. I was traded it probably in the morning. The rip at the open, VWAP bounces. See this bounce out the VWAP. Right now it's consolidating over the SMA. So you want to look for higher lows over the SMA. You kind of got it here, but it's like, see, higher low over the SMA and we're approaching the VWAP. You want to be buying here because see, ripped. It ripped. See these rips. Because what happens is that the shorts are covering the VWAP reclaim. They think that everyone sees this shit. I think everyone sees this. All the bulls see this, and the shorts see it. The shorts cover, the bulls buy, and you know what I mean. And then this is it's called momentum ignition. So all this momentum comes in, the volume pops up. This is one of my favorite setups actually right here. It pops because you could have missed this, but what you wait for is the next dip, the next candle to come open, and it'll sell off, and you just try to catch anywhere around here. The lower the better, but to be honest, I might have probably caught it like, I probably bought it at $41. Hit a low of 40, 45. I probably would have bought it at 41 to be honest. But see, it's a white, so you're down 50 cents. But you have to be okay with that, with a stock this expensive. But look what you get. You buy at 41, the thing at a high of 46 over here. Maybe sold it at 45 or something, because you're not gonna catch the whole move. And now it's kind of slowed down. Because look what time it is, 1 o'clock. That's what the morning's always the best times. Morning and then power hour. CMRA. That's more my speed, the cheaper ones. But this has some good moves too. This is really good. Look at beautiful. This is what I'm talking, guys. I love these fucking setups. They're so beautiful. You see, we're not talking about a SPY anymore. Another stock. See, the low here is 239. This low is 238. So when they fake you out here, because they do the same games here, it's by like a penny or two. You see what I'm saying? So you can buy here. You can have a stop maybe at 230, 230, 233. You have a pretty wide stop of a few more cents. So you don't get stopped out. You don't get faked out as much because it just went below by a penny. And look at that. And shorts hate this shit because guess what shorts are doing? I'm gonna go short below this. They're not even using. Most people aren't even using this SMA, but they'll go short below this candle, 239. This hits 238 and goes above. What do you think they're doing? They're getting scared, and then it breaks this VWAP. They're already scared, and then they see this dip gets bought up. See, the dip gets bought up, just like we saw earlier on the unstock. See, bam, rips up, short squeeze. It's just so, guys. I love just looking at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful SMA bounce out the open. It opens up, rips up. So we have SMA breakout. See, you have your SMA on your screen. You play the breakouts. I wish the color was a little different, but maybe it's better to see because I have my screen thing on, the blue light blocker thing. So maybe that's why it's hard for me to see. But you rip up, you break out of the 180 SMA. I'd be selling here. I know it's hindsight. I know, but again, I've traded these setups many times. You buy here, and you see how it closes here. I'd be getting ready to sell. I'd be adding and I'd sell around here because if it's gonna rip above the VWAP, it's not gonna rip up all the way up. And if it does, no way, I missed it. But yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I have to leave soon anyway. Fuck it then. Yeah, well, in that case, I'm just gonna go for 10 more minutes because I forgot I have to do something anyway. That's actually perfect. So I have a reason to stop. So this video is long. You know what? I'll just do a shorter Queen Elizabeth video later. So again, if you guys are not liking this, let me know. But this is, guys, this is like a work of art to me. I love seeing this so much. Clean bounce off the 180 SMA, and then you get a bounce off the VWAP to a short squeeze. And then here it gets choppy. See, here it gets choppy because I'd be buying these dips, I'd probably be taking some losses here or something. But then they gave in this flush. See, what happened here? This happened here. So it's flushed. People people didn't want to buy it. They're like, this isn't going anywhere. Shorts were getting heavy. But what happened? They shorted into this. See what happened? See this congestion? Remember the V? They have this congestion area. It sells up to some previous congestion. It's going to get stuck. It got stuck. Shorts didn't like it. And look, another short squeeze. This is the bigger one. This went to what? $3. See the resistance? Which again, of course you'd sell at $3. Whole dollar, half dollar. I can't believe what I'm looking at right now, guys. This is such clean price action. This hits a low of $2.54. So you're buying off the half dollar, and it literally squeezes to the whole dollar. A 50-cent move about. A little less than 50 cents. Wow, $3. And that's it. You'd sell, and then you just I'd probably walked away for the day, to be honest. I would have been done. And look, that was the thing to do. See, they walked away. I would have walked away, and that's, I think, the right thing to do. Because again, like, it hit $3, and it's still now is back down to what, $2.69 is trotting along. It's like, come on. And the market's not been that hot already. You're just wasting your time at this point. That's why it's kind of going sideways. And there's not much volume either. It was only up 34% now. So at the time it was probably up maybe, well, earlier it opened up even lower than 30%. Like I'm gonna save. I gotta take a picture of this later. Like I take pictures of these and save them. That's what you learn. But what a beautiful setup. That's why I love trading small caps. That's why I love trading that over anything else. It's literally kindergarten. And again, I mean, you think guys, you take 1,000 shares, you make 40. Let's say you made 40 cents off this. That's $400 in like 5 minutes. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, and look at your risk. Let's say you have risked, you have bought here, because I'd be buying on the 180 SMA, and I'd risk I'd probably risk 10 cents. I wouldn't hold down this long. I wouldn't, because I'd rather get out and get back in. So I'd probably be risking like 5 cents here, 5-6 cents at most. So I'd be risking like 6 cents to make like 40. So that's why I like that type of trading the best. It's just it's simple. I don't want to say it's easy. I'm not trying to ever say trading's easy, but it's simple. You have your strategy. It's way less risky. Sure, again, the risk here for these shit stocks is maybe you buy here and all of a sudden it gets halted randomly, or like they have a secondary offering. But usually they do a secondary offering after the stock's been pumped a bunch, and they've already filed for it. And then also when the exchange halts the stocks on pending news, they've already been manipulated a lot. They've already been going up. But with a daily chart like this, they're not going to halt this type of shit or do a secondary offering. So you really had no risk on this. Really, your risk really is your internet cutting out. Your internet cutting out, your computer shutting off. That's where the risk happened. That's why I'm not trying to take 100,000 shares of this shit, because you'll take 100,000 shares. I mean, you could have, and you'd still be up, but you never know. You can take 100,000 shares, your internet cuts out, you can't access your mobile account or whatever, and all of a sudden you're down a bunch. That's why I like to be in and out. I don't like to hold too long. But right now, if you could buy it right at the open, and you'd still be up. That's the whole point. It's higher than when it opened. That's also the thing with these stocks. You buy them at the open usually. When they go up, you're going to be green all day long. Where is actor? Where is actor in DC? In DC. Where is actor? Where is actor in DC? In DC. Yep. Yeah, maritime slave. It is all pattern recognition. That's really what it is, and I'm in love with this setup. I like this setup is just so, I can't get over how beautiful this is. And I've seen these before. It's not my first time seeing this, but it's just so clean. And sure, some will say, well, it didn't exactly hit the VWAP. It didn't exactly hit the estimate. I mean, my idea of clean is just like it does what it's supposed to. Because if you always expect it to hit the line exactly, that's going to cause, that's why I stopped using the 9 EMA, because it fuck up my mind. I mean, sure now, but even then, if something is going below the 9 EMA at all, to me, that's not a sign of strength. Because the strong-ass stocks, they stay above that 9 EMA. Like, the 9 EMA will be, like, right here, and, like, it's not even touching it. So, when in fact it's touching it and going around it, that just messes with my mind. It changed my opinion on the stock, so I quit using the 9, the 20. I got rid of all those EMAs. I got rid of the MACD, which I know Rossi just showed how he uses that in these type of choppy markets. I like it for that, so I might use it for that. But I got rid of MACD, I got rid of RSI, I got rid of all that shit. And I just straight up use the tape. Like I'll be reading the tape. I use the tape, like the time and sales and the level 2. I use just the chart patterns, and then I use the SMA and the VWAP. It's literally all I use. And I don't think I'm ever going to change that because it works. Why would I change it? It works for me. And I can't imagine making more money without them. I mean, I make more money with them. Because I've done it. I've traded, in Ross's chat room, and I'll take an SMA bounce, but he wouldn't take it because he didn't see it, because he doesn't use it. But it's okay. He doesn't have to. I don't think anyone has to use anything I use. I don't know. I don't know why people don't use it, because this indicator has made me, money off this shit. It's kept me out of big losses. That thing is good. Again, if it's below the 180 SMA, it's not something that you want to be. Like right now, it's below the view up and then 180 SMA. I wouldn't trade this shit right now at all. Low volume, I wouldn't be trading this at all. Not one bit. It's one and done. These are literally hit and quit stocks. You hit them and you quit them. You trade them, you leave, you go on to the next one. This is Thinkorswim software. Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade. And I don't care if you see my account number. I don't even use this account. I don't have money in it. I just use the charts. So I don't care if you guys saw my account number. If you guys want to, fuck with it at this point. Not that you're gonna do it, but the trolls will. The trolls will. ETMB. What's the ETMB did today? This looks like a short play though. ETMB, but it probably had a nice bull opening. It didn't. This is the shit I hate though. When stuff does this, it's just fucking annoying. And there's been times where the market's been just like this. This is what I'm saying. This is why I said I'm done trading tiny accounts, because there'll be periods of time you're trading, and every stock does this. Literally every one. It'll open up. This shit is so frustrating. This is the stuff I fucking hate. It does good all pre-market. It goes up and up and up, like a gap and go. Right? You think it's gonna gap up and go. It gaps up. It still goes. I mean, this is a good opening trade. I would have definitely bought this. Opening range breakout. Buy above. Buy it. It opens up, hits a low of 745. Yeah, I'll be buying this at 750 for the break above all this, and you sell through pre-market high. Like this is just a classic setup through pre-market high. But it didn't. And the thing is, I never expected to rip up right at the open all the way up. So I already know. So here's how it generally goes when the market's not that super strong. It opens up, it breaks up to pre-market high, and then that's people take profit, and then you wait for it to bounce, maybe make a higher low and go higher. Or even more likely, it'll hit the VWAP. But here's the problem. See how the VWAP is so far away? I think that's the issue here. The VWAP was so far away that, like, again, it's still done that before, but I think it's so far away and people are interested in something else. Again, the market's been pretty slow. So, shorts just hit this hard. Look what it's done all day. Not even a red to green. Because what happens sometimes is you get a red to green, it will do this, and then it'll squeeze all these shorts that'll go higher in a strong market. I've seen it happen. It'll start all the way down here. It'll see the SMA. See why it's a good setup? See what happened? It tried to bounce off this. SMA here is what? It's 665. It hit a low of 662. So 3 cents. 3 cents. So if you had a 5 cent, even a 10-cent stop, which is probably the smallest stop I have, if a 10-cent stop, you're not getting stopped out. Sure, you didn't make much money. It didn't go really anywhere. It could have been a break-even trade. But you see how that setup at least can, like, you see how the stocks dance around this indicator. You can short off it. You can do anything you want off it. But this bounce didn't work, and it went lower. I just left this alone. I said, fuck this. I just left it alone. I just would have walked away. There's still setups, right? There's people who trade this range. I trade the best. I like to trade the best and leave alone all the other bullshit. And if it's below VWAP, not even holding SMA, I just say fuck it. I just walk away. It's just discipline. Why would you? And think about it. I could have walked away from this and traded the other thing, the one we saw earlier, the CMRA, which is way better than that one. This is way better out the gates. I mean, this is just the thing to trade out of the two. So those indicators help keep you out of trouble. And they all do the same thing. They all do the same fucking thing. VNet did the same fucking thing probably. See? This one, there's no SMA play because SMA was so far down here. But again, that's a good sign. If you're above the moving average, that means it's, you have a chance of going higher. So dip at the open, and it, I still don't like that. I probably wouldn't have liked this. I probably would have maybe sold around here and walked away. It just again, if it's grinding, choppy, slow, not moving anywhere, I don't really like to trade these. You're gonna be holding from what $5.55 to $6, which isn't bad. That's pretty good over even 10 minutes. But I just don't like trading shit like this. I like things that just kind of move quickly, have big swings, quick moves. Things that kind of grind like this on like not much volume and not higher. It wasn't like a big gapper. I just kind of stay away from them. So I probably wouldn't even trade it this, to be honest. And it's kind of the price isn't bad, but I gotta wrap it up now for sure. Look at BBBY. Major failure to deliver is tomorrow. Something's gonna happen tomorrow. Interesting. Probably. They did the same. So yeah, that's good. That could be some propaganda news setting him up for a move lower. I think it just depends what the SPY is going to do because everything seems to be following the S&P 500. All these companies, even the BBBY. But you guys notice how those small caps we saw? Those were not following the S&P 500. That's also why they trade them. They don't follow the SPY. They don't trade in the same pattern the SPY is trading. And this was a shitty open. I mean, for the long side. This one didn't do a dead cat bounce. But see this bounce off the previous day low. This is a good setup. These are good setups. It's just so choppy though. That's the thing. It's so choppy. God, it's just so. I hate how it does this shit, man. It's just so manipulative. I get why they do it. Like they have to do this so they can get more liquidity. I get it, man. It's just, but still, it's like why deal with this shit? We can just trade small caps. That's just my whole point. Unless you don't, guys, the only reason to trade shit like this is if you have a shit fucking ton of money, got a lot of money, because you can't trade small caps with an insane amount of money, like hundreds of millions of dollars. You're not gonna really make much. But guys, I gotta wrap it up now. I gotta leave. Yeah, they're pump and dumps. Exactly, they're pump and dumps. Not particularly BBBY, although I could argue that is too. But CMR, yeah, these are all pump and dumps. But that's why I fucking love pump and dumps a lot. I love trading pump and dumps. They're my favorite by far to trade. You see right here, it's really simple shit. The patterns are the same. It's the same logic. The risk is little. If you're trading the right price, stocks with like tight spreads. These are penny spreads. I mean, the spreads are tight. It's just, guys, you see what I'm going to say? You can hardly lose money on this. If you bought way up here, but again, that's the thing. You should know not to buy way up here. Why are you buying right at $3? If you do, right? If you can, right? You could, but it popped up way too quickly. If you did, you better cut that shit at 290, 280, 270 at the lowest. You should be cutting that shit right here. But with slippage, you might not be able to. Because people were buying at 3, but the smart people cut it right as it wasn't holding. So you can really buy anywhere. It's about cutting your losses quickly. BBBY is going LOL now. Nice. Good for that. Yeah, because the SPY was going up too. See, look at this. VWAP reclaim. Look at this. Trying to reclaim the VWAP. See, it's going to hopefully hold here. Maybe go a little bit lower. And maybe hold VWAP now. Good, man. Good. See, SMA bounce to the VWAP. This is a good setup. And whenever you see them do this fake out, that's where see they went really low here. And this is where you know to get in. You want to look for these fake outs already. You want to make sure they already happened. See? This is beautiful. Bounce off the previous day's low. SMA breakout. A, B, C, D. A, B, C. Higher, low. Off the SMA. Now up to the VWAP. Beautiful. Again, I wouldn't be day trading this. Maybe with options I would. But just so beautiful. Fact set stock amazing. I gotta check that out. But guys, I have like 10 seconds left. So I really got to close the stream now. So peace out, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you enjoyed the stock talk. Hey, CM5891. Hope you all learned something. Again, if just ask me either a Twitter or leave a comment, because you might forget what I taught you guys. I'll teach anyone this, or recap it. You know what I mean? If you say, hey, show me how this SMA works, show me what indicator you're using again. Just ask me. I'll tell you, because people tell me to charge for it. If I charge for trading shit, it'd be like mentorship, one-on-one coaching, shit like that. I would for like the time I'm putting in, but just to tell you, how to set this up, what platform to use, what does this mean, what does that mean, I'll tell you. Oh, that portfolio manager works across from you. You can hook me up. Nice, dude. Cool. Well, yeah, I'm all for trading and talk to people who are into trading, but I got to head out now. Peace out, y'all. So I don't know about the Discord, man. I mean, I'll think about that. I think I got tied in with what I'm doing, but I'll think about that. But because I'm super busy.